forget this video was brought to you by thespiritualalchemist.com. For more information, you can visit www.thespiritualalchemist.com. And we also have a chat box. If you want to message us, please use the chat box. Our shop includes candles, ritualized oils, ritualized bath, Armenian collection, ritualized skincare, and much more. You can scroll down to find out our products. We also offer rituals and cleansing, spiritual readings. If you want to get a reading by me or Yaya, our bundle deals. Our bundle deals are there for you to chop bundles. Once again, scroll down and you'll find many of our products. There's our spiritual baths that are available. Don't forget again, log into www.thespiritualalchemist.com. Don't forget. All right, we're live once again. Shout out to all of you up here on Facebook, also in YouTube Live. Tell you what, I'm testing this thing still, but I also want to talk about Good Friday. Good Friday and this tradition, Palo Mayombe, Palo Monte, Quimbisa, Santo Cristo Buen Viaje. A lot of people have been asking, is this real? Does the worst witchcraft or the worst things happen during this time, Good Friday? There's a lot of people that have different feelings, different thoughts, different understanding about Good Friday. If it's real, if it's fake. Give me 1 second and I'll continue with this. I just gotta make sure that I could see the chats, just in case people can't hear me or they can't see me, because things do go wrong with these things. I'm actually using Prism Live today. I like Prism Live. The other one that I use is for basically when I do interviews. So that's why I use the other one for. So when I do interviews. Well, anyways, look, there's a lot of people that believe in this. There's a lot of people that do not believe in this. Unfortunately, I'm one of those persons that I don't believe in it. I don't, because you don't need a special day to do bad things. You don't need a special day to do witchcraft. Whenever you want to do something, you just do it. You don't need to use an excuse to be doing harm to anyone. Salam alaikum. Mario Rodríguez, quien Zambia te locutara con mucho más Jiménez. Tata 7 Rayo, Mundo Nuevo, Brahma con Brahma, Salam alaikum, Jay Ortiz, quien Zambia locutara con mucho más Jiménez. Well, there was supposed to be a chat here, and it doesn't seem to be working. I'm supposed to be seeing you guys there. But anyways, it doesn't matter. Listen, when I was in New York, my godfather used to call us all in to come to the Munanso, and we were all gathered together in the Munanso, and we would do mambos, we would light up candles, we will have a barbecue, we'll have some sort of dinner with all his godchildren, and he never said, we have to do some protective work, we have to do some evil work, because the belief system is that during this day that Jesus descended down to hell to fight with the demons, and that this day there's nothing on earth to protect people, and on this day a lot of people do all the bad things, all the negativity. That is the belief system. But the thing is this, we are going by a calendar that we don't know if it's real. It was fake. Was Jesus real? Was Jesus fake? The times have changed. Now we're using the Roman calendar. We're not using. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, ma'am. You're welcome. We're not using the same calendar. Um, but again, it's so many questions. What do you guys think? What do you guys think in the chat? Let me know what you guys think. I want to interact with you guys today. Hey, salam alaikum, Luna Rake and Zambia Locutara con mucho más Simene. What do you guys think? Is today like that evil day? The day that everybody's been waiting for this day to hurt people and to do a lot of damage, to get rid of their enemies. Oh, there it is. Okay, now you can see it. Siete rayos. Salam alaikum. Now it's working. Okay, there it is. Let me go ahead and move this up a little bit here so I could see the chat a little bit more. I want to know what you guys think. Is this real? Is it fake? Is it make believe? Tatas, yayas, um, those that work in this, those who practice, are you guys waiting for their special day? Are you guys like doing your evil things this special day? Let me think. What I think you're right um, about the calendar. Yes, exactly. It's a different calendar. Um, it's different times. We don't know exactly those days. We don't know if we are in the same times. If I don't know, man. It's I think it's a bunch of mumbo jumbo. A lot of people are just fanatics, big time fanatics. They like to make things up. They use scare tactics. And unfortunately, I was one of those until I asked myself, is this real? Am I in the same time? But then again, if the Congolese didn't believe in Jesus, if the Congolese didn't have that concept of the devil, okay, I have heard this about Good Friday. There you go, all my life, and I'm certainly seen evidence of it, but as reliable, I don't know. Okay, J Ortiz. Yes, exactly. Look, if you really know what you're doing, you don't need Good Friday. You can do this anytime, any day, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I mean, come on, man. It's if you really know what to do. And another thing is, this tradition is not. It wasn't made for this. It wasn't made to be hurting people. Listen, you should actually see the other video that I did in Spanish, with those who speak Spanish, where that Tata talks about it. This tradition wasn't made to be hurting people left and right. I don't know, man. There's just a lot of people out there that just make themselves seem like they're badass. That as soon as they turn full, they get this little doll and they start messing around with the little doll. They think that it's already affecting you, and that thing could probably doesn't do anything, right? Oh, it could take days. But come on, when you work in another spiritual person who also practice their spirituality, do you think the people do not know how to protect themselves? Do you think the people don't know how to protect themselves? And that's why they go back and forth like two grown females fighting and arguing, right? I want to keep hearing your thought. What do you think? Is Good Friday the day that everybody's been waiting? And it's like, oh, Halloween too. Halloween is another day that we're gonna be doing some negativity and we're gonna be screwing people up and we're gonna be doing some evil stuff. I want to hear from you guys. Let me see. Yes, they mix this Judeo thing a lot, right? They mix Christianity with a tradition that has nothing to do with Christianity. It has nothing to do with Christianity. Because do we use a cross? Yes, but the cross that we use is not the same cross that Christians use. It's not the same cross that they use in the church. It's a different type of cross. The cross represents something else. It doesn't. It has nothing to do with Jesus. It has nothing to do with anything of the Catholic. And then again, like I said, was Jesus even real? Did Jesus even exist? And I'm not. If you look, if you're a Christian, if you believe this and these things, I'm not trying to go against your belief system. I'm just asking questions here. Let me get some water here, my sister. She'll probably be drinking a glass of wine today. It's Good Friday, and it's a good Friday to have a beer and watch a movie. Also, you're telling me, Luna Ray, you're not going to be with your party. You're going to be cleansing yourself and stuff. You're not going to be protecting yourself. You're not going to be hiding in a little room protecting yourself from brujos. Keep those comments coming. I want to hear, I want to see what you guys think. And plus, now I have the comments here on screen. So people are going to be able to see your comments in the videos. What is this? Let me see what I got here. Exactly. Exactly. There you go. It's a lot of man-made things out there. It's a lot of man-made things that really have nothing to do with this. It has nothing to do with this practice, and people are just they're scare tactics, okay? Scare tactics, psychological things. Oh yeah, I can't wait to Good Friday to do this and do that. I'm like, why do you have to wait to Good Friday? You should have done it the day before. Because now you're telling people, I'm going to F you up for Good Friday. Well, as soon as you said that, what do you think the other person is going to be? I'm going to wait to Good Friday. I'm going to wait to Good Friday to defend myself. I'm going to wait to Good Friday and then I'm going to attack you too. Oh no, if you already told them, guess what they're going to do? They're going to throw and then ask questions later. Well, anyways, it has social media. Social media has played a big role uh, with all this BS that's going on. And again, guys, I'm just testing this other system here. I did some other work. This is another software because I use two softwares. One is when I'm bringing somebody to interview, and this one is when it's just me. The one I've been using, I just upgraded the camera, changed some things around, put a lot of more nicer things in there so it doesn't look too simple. Now I gotta do something here with the lighting a little bit. I think it needs a little bit more lighting, a little bit more white lighting coming up here so it doesn't look too dark. And I put that picture in the back there, that picture of that my wife has. It's not a picture of my wife. I did not say that's a picture of my wife. That's a picture of Lady Death. I mean, social media plays a big part. Social media makes a lot of things. A lot of people use social media to for their advantage and stuff. Guys, don't forget this video was brought to you by thespiritualalchemist.com for spiritual product or esoteric product for spiritual readings. Please log in into www.thespiritualalchemist.com. And a lot of you guys been asking about the spiritual readings. A lot of you been like, hey, could you put a special out there, like a YouTube special? So I'm thinking about it. I might put a little bit of YouTube special up there for spiritual readings to give you guys a little discount here for if you're coming from YouTube to see if people are actually looking at it. Oh, thank you, Luna Ray. Thank you. I'm going to put a little bit more lighting and stuff like that because I want to make it just a little bit more fun, make it a little bit more professional. And for those watching, I am gonna start my interviews again pretty soon. So if you guys are very saludos a todos, gracias. I'll go. If you guys are interested in coming on the live, and getting together, I'm gonna call this Coffee with Tata and Fumbe. And it's something that I stole from Eric Colon from his morning coffee, but I'm going to call it Coffee with Tata and Fumbe. If you guys want to talk about Ifa, well, even though I'm not an Ifa priest, I don't know jack crap about Ifa, but I'm willing to learn. And I'm pretty sure some of you want some information on Ifa. If you want to come and talk about Ifa, if you want to talk about Ocha, if you want to talk about Isheshe, over the top about what it is, your stories and your spiritual path, if you do tarot card readings, anything that has to do with spirituality, and the esoteric side, if you want to come do a live with me and tell your story and explain what it is that you do, what is it that you practice, go ahead and hit me up. I have if you see it there on the live, I have the Instagram there at Tata and Fumbe, but you can go into this YouTube page up at the top, and all the information is there where you can reach me. How long have I been on here? I just wanted to do a little quick test and talk about Good Friday. If you guys believe in that mambo jumbo or you don't. And I know a lot of people are going to be like, well, you are Palero. You are Pailero. You practice Palo Mayombe, because nowadays it's not Palo Mayombe. It's Palo Mayombe. It's like people don't even know how to pronounce it, Palo Mayombe. It's Palo Mayombe. Palo Mayombe. O regla Congo, o malongo, okay? And kisi malongo. People should think things through and follow their intuition and their higher self. If you need to do some work, it happens. Yes, exactly, Luna Ray. Luna, listen, you don't need an excuse. If you want to do some negative things, you don't need to wait for a day. Just like if you want to do some good stuff, you don't need for a special day. Yes, there are certain hours, but whatever you want to do, it's you don't need a special day. You don't need a freaking licencia. You don't need permission to do whatever. You just go ahead and do it, and then show people what is it that you can do. Because every Good Friday, Tata and Fumbe gets killed. Every Good Friday, I get into a car accident. I die. You know how many times I've died already, and I'm keeping track with Eric. Eric and I are in a competition on how many times every year for Good Friday we die, we get killed. So like I was saying, if you're interested in coming here and telling your story, if you want to say, hey, look, this is what I practice Obia, I practice Comina, I practice Sensei, I practice Espiritismo, I'm a Ifa, hey, you guys are welcome to hit me up. We'll set up a day. The only days I don't do interviews is on a Friday and Saturday. I want to leave that for my family. Okay. Now I did our interview. Well, not an interview. We came together with my wife. Check out that video. It's called Talk with Yaya. That is my wife there, and a lot of you guys been asking about her. Actually, she's here on the screen. There's a Healing Priestess. You can follow her at the Healing Priestess on Instagram. And she also has some podcast that she's doing. She's on Apple, she's on Spotify, and she's also on YouTube. You can follow her there. A lot of people have been asking, Salam, blessing to you and your family. Thanks for doing this live. Thank you. Blessings to you and your family and your loved ones as well. En que en Zambia, Lugutara con mucho más simene. Yes, she was just doing a reading. And for those, again, who are interested in readings, don't forget, you can go into the spiritualalchemist.com. And once you go on there, on the top, you'll see a tab that says readings, rituals, and stuff like that. She does a lot of rituals. I know some of you have asked in the past about her rituals. You have to go to her Instagram page. Babe, if you can put your Instagram there, so they could see where to follow you. Instagram is at the Healing Priestess, but you can put it there because there's two. One is for the products, and the other one is her personal. Good Friday. Are you guys having a barbecue? Are you guys drinking? What are you guys doing today? Are you gathering with your spiritual family, singing some mambos, doing some candle work? What are you guys doing for Good Friday? There you go. She posted it right there at the Healing Priestess. Jay Ortiz, right there at the Healing Priestess. There, Jay Ortiz, if you go at the Healing Priestess, you will find her podcast. Like I said, she's on Spotify. She's on, I believe, also on Apple. She is on, what you call it, on YouTube as well. And she's in a couple other things. Tata and Fumbe, can we talk about why Siete Rayo works lower than the other Ngangas? Listen, I wanted to talk to you about that question that you asked last time, and it's not the Nganga. And I think I know what you mean, but in my opinion, Siete Rayo Mundo Nuevo, in my opinion, it's not the Nganga. In my opinion, is the person that is working that Nganga. But I do understand a lot of people claim that Sarabanda, for example, right? Sarabanda works very fast. But because I work with Sarabanda, but in reality, it's not Sarabanda, if you know what I mean, because we don't name our pot Sarabandas, we don't name our pot Siete Rayos. Every Nganga has a different name. But those names, of course, are secrets that we don't give out so much. So yes, for a nickname, we'll call it something else. Pero una Nganga is an Nganga. Toda Nganga son mismo lucero. Every Nganga are luceros or are incuyos. If you know the tratados of what I'm trying to tell you. But I personally think it depends on the gangulero. But I know that when Siete Rayos, let's use the name Siete Rayos, Hoensasi, goes on top of you, it's hard to remove that. It's very hard, just like I work with Sarabanda. And also remember, there are different energies. There are different energies. All pots could be used for everything. Let's not kid ourselves. Just like I could do a road opener with Siete Rayos, let's use the name again. I could do a road opener with Sarabanda. I could use a road opener with Mama Chola. Just like I could heal somebody with Siete Rayos, with Sarabandas, and do that. Every pot does every type of work. It's the tratado that is on fondo canasta. It depends on what and how that Nganga was built. To be honest with you, it's the tratado that is a fondo canasta. Because in Sasi, or Siete Rayo, that represents the energy of a lightning, works very fast, but it's just the tratado that is inside the Nganga. And I'm not trying to go against what you're saying. I'm not trying to go against what you're saying as well. Don't misunderstand me. Tata Siete Rayos. Do not misunderstand. Because I know what you're talking about. But unfortunately, there's some things that I cannot talk about here on the live because we might have some inquisos on the live. Inquisos are people that are not initiated and they're writing down tratados and stuff. But let me ask you something. I want you to ask yourself. Sandanda, Encunia, y Narive. Do you understand what I just said? Sandanda, Encunia, y Narive. Do you know the tratado of Sandanda, Encunia, y Narive? And why Siete Rayos? First of all, let's start with Siete Rayos. Is your Siete Rayos built inside a tronco? Okay? Is it a tronco? Is it a pot made of clay, or is it a pot made of iron? Because each of one has a different tratado. And if you want to have a conversation, we could have a conversation on we could have a conversation on Monday. You have my phone number. We could talk about it. Because I said, unfortunately, here, I cannot talk about those tratados. But, okay. So you have my number. And since you are Brahma con Brahma, I could share a tratado with you about Sandanda, Encunia, y Narive. And I'm going to tell you it has to do something with Seiba. Has to do something with the ceiba. Okay. And do you know why? Because you said right there that they built it in an iron pot. Do you know that tratado of why Siete Rayo is built in an iron pot? Even though it's perfectly fine. But it has to do with something that happens when the clay pot goes through something. And if your clay pot, the clay pot goes to something, then is when you transfer into an iron pot. Yes, exactly. The healing priestess, my wife, she's saying Seiba and Gongo Seiba. Ahí es donde está el tratado de siete rayos. Escucha ese mambo. Listen to that mambo. So what are you guys doing for Good Friday? Are you guys drinking beer? Are you guys just chilling, relaxing, spending time with your spiritual family, right? Or you just watching this video because you're bored out of your mind and you have nothing else to do, and you say, "Let me see this what this fool is doing today, what he's talking about." The good thing is I put myself down. I don't need anyone else to put me down. Let me see. Yeah, bro, listen. Tata Siete Rayo Mundo Nuevo, give me a call on Monday. We could talk. Drinking a nice cold, no promoting, no promoting. You're not watching Netflix, Luna Ray. Stop lying. You're watching me. Okay? Now I know you're lying. I love the new look, Tata. Thank you, Mr. Adam. Thank you. Una cerveza con mi novia hoy. Okay. Well, enjoy. Don't get too happy. Don't get too out of hand. Don't go crazy, because then that's how babies are made. Dame tu what? Dame tu sombra. Okay, J Ortiz. Hey, if you want to get some sombra, you can come to the Munanza, right? But I mean, last time, listen, J Ortiz, are you the one that went to Macho? That we talked a long time ago, and then you went to Macho? Just yes or no? Then I know exactly who you are, because I know if that's the J Ortiz, I know then you went to somewhere in Pennsylvania. And salam alaikum, Bakwenda Sara, Egesambia, Locutara, to all of those coming right in. I'm going back and forth, because unfortunately the messages appear on the other side. Oh, okay, J Ortiz. I'm confusing, because there's another J Ortiz that comes here that I know personally, and I've talked to that person before, who used to be in Brahma con Brahma. Let me see. Una cervecita. Okay, this is another thing that I'm doing. Oh, okay. Okay, I understand now. I understand. This is another thing that I'm going to start. Because some of you have been texting me, writing me on private, and asking me if I'm willing to promote your product when it comes to wear. For example, hats that says things on it, or a shirt. Now, the shirt has to be big, all right? But if you want me to promote something that says, your logo that you do, and you want to send that as a gift, I'll wear it, I'll promote it. I have no issues with that. Now, the other thing I really want to do is bring those who are starting, those who want this to be known, as me trying to help you guys get known. Tell me your story. What is it that you practice? Come on live with me. Share a little bit with me. Have a cup of coffee. We could have a nice little chat. This is not about debate. This is not chisme. This is not gossip. This is bringing knowledge to other people. Back then, my wife and I had a show, a live we used to do at least twice a month on Instagram. Unfortunately, we stopped it. Because some people are very nasty. Some people just um, there's a lot of cyberbullying out there, and we decided to stop it. It was called the other side, and we were bringing different types of practitioners. We had Native Americans, we have Mayans, we had people that did tarot cards, people that work with Santa Muerte, and that's what I want to bring back. I want to bring back that type of people because I don't want this channel just to be about Palo. I know everybody likes the juicy Palo information, but I want to bring other spiritual practice, other talk. What else is out there? Okay, do you work with the Ouija board? That's what I want to know. That's the juicy stuff that I want to know. What else is out there? You know, because eventually you guys gonna get bored of Palo just talking about Palo. Yes, I know you're Tatengo because when I see Brahma con Brahma, and we had a little talk. Tatengo. Yeah, hey, look, we could talk about the Anunnakis. We could talk about aliens. We could talk about, man, we could talk about zombies. We could talk about hoodoo, voodoo. We could talk about all that stuff that makes people go, wow. That's what I want. That's what I want to bring to this channel. I don't want to bring gossip. I don't want to be like the rest of the other people, fighting with this person arguing with that. Even though I have enemies, everybody knows I have enemies. Everybody knows that they put me on fake pages, and people, hey, look, people are not happy with themselves. So what can I do? And I'm like, I just keep going forward, man. And in this tradition, guys, you're gonna have enemies. You're gonna have people that think different than you, that do not agree. Unfortunately, it bothers them so much that they have to try to walk all over you. That's how it is. All right. So I want to bring info. I want to bring information. What else is out there? Do you believe in the freaking Loch Ness monster? Did you see it? Did you see Bigfoot? I don't care. You want to talk about it? Let's go. Let's do this. And while we do that, we'll have a nice little cup of coffee. Thank you. Thank you. 516. There's another Yaya, but we're not going to be talking about Palo. We're going to be talking about the stuff that she does. Okay, this is somebody recommended to me by Tata Matamba. Well, I think we're going to be talking a little bit about Palo, but it's mostly to help her promote with her graphic designs and stuff like that. And probably she'll tell us her story. But that's what I want to bring. What do you guys think? You know, would you guys like that? And that's the reason why I'm doing all this software programming and bringing things in here. You know, I want to bring something new because this is the same thing over and over. And unfortunately, look, I love Palo. I love Espiritismo. I love Mitsikatzikwa Santa Muerte. I love anything that has to do with spirituality and the muerto and outside of this realm, right? But unfortunately, I can't talk to you about hoodoo because I don't practice hoodoo. But I want to bring somebody who practices hoodoo, but a real hoodoo practitioner, not know any fake people, right? You really need to know what you're talking about because I'm not going to be responsible when you say something and you're going to have all the hate comment, although I could delete them. You know, that's what I want to bring. Yeah, I know this is not on the pic, but I very about, bro. Brahma con Brahma. First of all, Kenani Bakwenda Munanso. If you want me to talk about Brahma con Brahma, Kenani Bakwenda. Because Brahma con Brahma, we only talk about Brahma con Brahma like exactly of well, anyways, Tata Siete Rayos Mundo Nuevo ya soltó la sopa, coño. Mira, chismoso, ya soltó la sopa. Hey, go, that's look, that's my brother from the Munanso right there. We come from the same lineage, not Munanso, the same lineage. But he's telling it right there. He just took it down. He let it go. He's telling you right there a little bit of Brahma con Brahma. Hey, I'm not hating on you, Tata Siete Rayo Mundo Nuevo. I'm not. Yeah, if you want to give that information, you're a Tata, you're Cuenda. You're allowed to do that, right? Just don't give him deep information. They have to be Brahma con Brahma, because then I'll be like, Kenani va Cuenda. Kenani va Cuenda Munan So Congo. A la loma la miré con doyaya, a la loma la miré con doyaya. What does it say that? Lango a vericutue, yeto yeto chamalongo. Tú ya coño, tú eres, mira, tú Tata, 7 Mundo Nuevo, fuiste como una vieja que te bajaste los calzones de un solo, brother. No dejaste que te enamorara, nada. Ya soltaste la sopa así. I'm just playing with you. I'm just playing with you. Don't get pissed off, right? Because look, I really don't care if you get pissed off, because I don't think you're gonna be using that excuse. It's Good Friday. You said that I just gave it up that easily. It's Good Friday. I'm gonna go on top of Nganga and I'm gonna work you. Because I don't believe in that. Because first, let me tell you something, a little secret, and this is for everybody. Does witchcraft exist? Yes. Does evil exist? Yes. But if you do not accept an energy, it ain't gonna work. Because how does this work? It works also on a psychological level. Because if you accept an energy, it's like somebody knocking on your door, right? Somebody knocking on your door and they tell you, I want to come into your house and I'm going to rob you. And you're going to go, okay. Let me open the door so you come and you let it in. That's how it works. If you accept an energy, you're welcoming that energy into your vibration, into your body. If you don't accept something and you grab a simple egg or you grab a fruit, when you feel something, you rub it, boop, you throw it away. Or you can just go take a shower, turn on the water, and say, wash me down, I'm cleansing myself with that water. Con el agua del río, con el agua del mar, con el agua del río, con el agua del mar, yo me quito todo lo malo, yo me quito todo lo... Right? That mambo. Just with simple water you can remove. Another thing, en Pemba, en Muinda, light it up. Right? Cleanse yourself with the Muinda, cleanse yourself with Pemba, easy, Florida water. Rub cascarilla in yourself, but that's it. Chinga su madre. Simple. Things like that. You don't accept it, he ain't gonna do anything. It's that simple. You see, babe, you're not the only one that makes corny jokes. My wife is the best at making corny jokes. Not in a disrespectful way, so don't get mad at me when I come into the room. All right? They're beautiful jokes that it takes me a year. My padrino is from Matanza, Cuba. Okay, what lineage are you from, Jay Ortiz? Maybe you can come here into the live one of these days and we have a cup of coffee, have a conversation, tell me about yourself, let people out there. If you're not camera shy, right? She literally has a British joke for tonight. Okay, I can't wait to hear that. Hey, we could have sushi too, Jay Ortiz, what you're telling, No, but I'm for real, Jay Ortiz. If you want to come down here and we talk a little bit, that's cool, man. Oh, anybody up here that wants to have, except for the godchildren. I used to bring some godchildren in here. But things happen when you bring your godchild in here. And I learned from my mistakes. where now they think that they're at the same level as you or above you, and then the disrespect, that respect goes away. Our lineage is very into war due to the building of it. Yes, exactly. Our lineage is in a lot of wars because a lot of people hate our lineage. But in order for you to understand Brahma con Brahma, you need to know the history of Brahma con Brahma. I'm not saying you, Tata Siete Rayos. I'm talking about the other people. Why is it that we create war pots? Oh, no, JRT. Not over the phone, man. Not over the phone. Don't hide. Or I'm gonna every time you come here, I'm be like, J Ortiz, when are we doing the live? Just like I did with Tata Andy. Well, anyways, guys, listen. I was just literally testing this thing out to see how it's doing. Even though this is my to-go baby right here, Prism Live. Prism Live, I love Prism Live. Way better than OBS. Way better than the other things up there when you want to do something on your own. This is the system to go. Does a lot of cool things, and I'm not even finished programming. The other one that I use is EV Mux, and that's to bring people in because it has a lot better rating, and I'm not getting paid for this promotion than StreamYard. So I'm going to be using the other one to bring people in here and have better things. All right, guys, that's it. You guys take care, protect yourself. You know, if you do believe in that negative things can happen to you on Good Friday, you remember one thing: negative things could happen to you any day, not just because it's Good Friday. That's a Christian belief. But if you do believe that you can do negative things could happen to you because Jesus is not in the world, then I'm gonna ask you, to those that practice, then why the hell did you have a pot? Why the hell do you have a pot if you believe that you can get hurt on Good Friday? Right? Hey, Malekum Bakwenden Sara Tata Matamba. Kensambia Locutara con mucho más simene. But anyways, that's it, guys. You have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the night. And I'll see you next week. I got some people lined up. We're going to be doing some interviews. Well, I'm not going to call them interviews anymore. I'm going to just call it Coffee with Tata and Fumbe. Acaba cuento. End of story. All right, guys. Bye-bye. Que en Zambia Locutara con mucho más simene.